Let's see what's up. What's up, duelists? How's it going? We are live, I think. We should be live. We should be live. Not sure exactly how we're going to do all this. I think this should work, though. I think this should work. Sick. Awesome. We're doing a little bit of camera today. I'm not sure if that's the right idea or not, but we're out here. Let me just post that I'm live real quick. Got a lot of stuff to talk about and duel and test and whatever not. You get the idea. Live now, playing and chatting. Come hang. Alright, sick. What's up, duelists? How are you doing today? We're currently live. My hair's messed up, but it's been a long day, so bear with me, folks. Bear with me. Bear with me. What's up, True Party King? How are you doing? So this is what we were playing earlier. What's up, Jackson? How have I been? A little bit in pain. Can't lie. Yeah, a little bit in pain, but pain is all in the mind, right? It's all in here. What's up, duelists? So this is a deck I've been playing like pretty much all week, and yeah, I love it. It's really good. I can't wait either, True Party King. I cannot wait. When I'm not just absolutely cooked, we're gonna record. Been testing ratios for Edison. Are you gonna say something like ratio plus something? Where's the pain, brother? It's a long story, but yeah, we're out here dueling. Where's the pain? It's located mostly in my head and my neck and my abdominal area from the nerve damage, but it's not really worth talking about. I think the only thing worth talking about is this sick Gladiator Beast deck. He-Man card ratios. I believe it. Yeah, so we got Gladiator Beast. This is a deck that I've been playing all week, and I've had pretty good results with it. So yeah. I was also in a Ruxin 34 video, or I am in a Ruxin 34 video that's coming up. Have I tried E-Call over Proving Ground? Yeah, I didn't like it that much. Is that Phoenix one ring when passing the main? Unsub. Yeah, I know. Classic comment section seething. They see a new trap card in the deck and they're just like, I can't believe you would do this. You have to be in an insane asylum for this to actually be a real thing. It's exponentially better. I don't know about that. I like being able to get something that can tag. Because like most of the time, yes, I did test E-Call. B, I like being able to get something that can tag because most of the time I'm just like grabbing it. I don't have Tiger. So just grabbing Prisma, it can be okay if you already have something that can tag. But usually what's happening is I'm using Phoenix Wing or Icarus or Regeki Break. I'm using one of those cards, and then I need to get something that can tag so I can add back whatever I sacrificed or discarded. So Proving Ground just works better for me, personally. Also, like, Prisma on its own just doesn't do anything. It just doesn't, it's like just a 1700 vanilla on its own. But these guys actually do something on their own. So I need the card to be able to search something that I can do on its own. E-Call gets best seated graveyard. Yeah, I understand that, but I'm explaining why I don't use E-Call over Proving Ground. You can use E-Call over Proving Ground if you want to. That's totally valid. But generally speaking, Prisma is going to be less useful than a Glad that can tag into a quest. Generally speaking. Because Prisma really doesn't do anything unless you have Tiger or you already have a guy in play. And if you already have a guy in play, then getting Bestiari is just the same. It's like all the same. And if I have Tiger, then getting a Glad is usually the same. Obviously, Prisma's insane with Tiger. But it really, E-Call is better when you want Stratos or you want, or you have Tiger in hand, and then Proving Ground is better in every other instance. So that's just kind of like my rationale behind it. So yeah, I do think Proving Ground is better overall. I did test E-Call. I tested a lot of cards. You can actually, I tested a bunch of cards versus a bunch of people, and I started with like 50 card builds, and I was just testing all sorts of stuff. I tested Horn of Heaven, I tested E-Call, I tested Future Fusion, I tested Miracle Fusion. Did Karma Cut fall out of the meta? You feel like that'd be something useful? This deck doesn't need Karma Cut as much as it needs Wind Blast, because again, it needs outs to Royal Oppression, because you just lose to Royal Oppression. Yeah, so Phoenix Wing Wind Blast is more important for this deck than Karma Cut. Generally speaking, this deck doesn't need the Graveyard Hate like the other decks that use Karma Cut, because it has built-in Graveyard Hate in Ready Ari. So you don't really need to like banish Treeborn, because I can do that already with my engine. What I need to do is make sure my engine is online through Royal Oppression. 12 Days of Taladad incoming? Yes, we're recording that this week. Just not tonight, because I wanted to stream. I wanted to hang out with people. I don't know, can you guys see the chat all right? Is it like coming up all right? Oh, it's a little bit blocked. Let's go ahead and move it up. There we go. There we go. Cool, cool, cool. Is that better? Does that look a little better? I'm not used to having the camera on the screen. I just have it on because it was on for the Ruxin vid. Oh, I'm going to be in a Ruxin vid, which is hype. I'm actually really excited. Do any of you guys watch Ruxin 34? I watch him like all the time. He's like my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh content creator. I literally click on almost all of his videos. You're relatively new to Edison? Okay. I'm glad that made sense. That explanation made sense. How do you play heavy against 4 back row? You get so nervous. You just do it. He's fun. You may ask him dumb questions. Totally valid. This is a good place to ask dumb questions. What's up, Huang? How are you doing? Yeah, I love his pack openings too. But we're gonna be doing an Edison video. I can show you guys a little teaser of it, actually. Let's see if I can figure that out, how to do that. Oh shit, little teaser maybe. Oh shit. So we played Edison on Master Duel, which is kind of neat. It's obviously not Edison. I don't run Cat because Sam Knight is ass. I actually don't hate Sam Knight as much as I hate Secutor. But I do like Secutor, but I hate it. What's the reasoning for hop over second Laquari? Hoplimus is better to open with than Laquari. Should open packs from the new Stampede set. I don't really do pack opening videos because they don't perform very well for me. But maybe. You never know. Maybe we could. Hoplimus is just a better card than Laquari, generally speaking. Laquari's good, though. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. How is this working? How is this all working out right now? Yeah, you just don't need the second Laquari. So it's like you might as well play Hoplimus. Uriah Cool is Sacred Beast, no doubt. Facts. So that's a little bit of a teaser of what's upcoming. You pre-ordered a Stampede box for fun. That does sound very fun. Sounds like a fun booster pack to open. Alright, let's get some games. Let's start dueling. Let's fucking duel. Bruh. Does Gaia or Zero ever come up? They did in previous builds, but not in this one. They don't come up at all. Alright, this guy wants to duel. Good luck, have fun. Let's see what he's about. What do you guys think? Go for Rock. That worked out really well. Glad the Glads got recently reprinted. Can finally build the Nemesis to Amaryllis. Yes. Finally. I have the deck build, I just don't have the Prismas. Ooh, it's moving kind of slow. Well, this hand is good. Dude, my computer is moving hella slow right now. What is going on? I might have to switch the camera off. My computer might not be able to handle it. It might be causing some lag. Yeah, there's like audio delay. We're going to switch it off, actually. We're going to go no cam here. Let's see. How do I switch it off? Cam 2, switch that off. All right, let's see if this improves the... see if this improves anything. It might not, but we shall see. Make this a bit bigger. Cool. Sick. All right, where were we? Windows XP struggling. Sorry for the delay. Okay. Activate Proving Ground. This is gonna go get us. He's playing 41 cards. That's kind of weird. Let's just get the quarry. Hoplimus would be better if we didn't open our one-up chariot. I would get Hoplimus here. I'm gonna get Laquari. Swing by night and day while you're out there. Hands down, best shop you've ever been to. And saying that some people's locals. Yeah, it's a very good shop. I'm very happy to have worked with them on creating a local scene there. It makes me very happy. All right, the board is set. Let's see if we can get past the first turn. Ideally, we're not getting cooked too hard here. Maybe I should have Foolish Necro. I kind of wanted to... It's going to activate that. Yeah, we'll just chariot this. Stratos is interesting. 41 cards. Maybe Diva Hero. What makes Night and Day so good? It's clean, it's gorgeous, and it has hella options. And the tables are very cool. They have like wooden tables and like... Yeah, but mostly like the first thing, the big thing for me is how clean it is. We drew him. We drew him. Oh, that makes me so happy. Oh my gosh, we drew him. Okay, let's just keep it simple. Let's just attack. You've been loving Glads lately. You can't stop the Unga Bunga Iados Glads. That deck is super fun. Well, that worked. You heavily fuck with your shop if you got high ceilings. That too, yeah, it has very, very high ceilings, which is nice. Okay, we're going to use our character. Tag out into eQuest. Seems pretty simple. And we'll just get our +1. Pretty happy about this. Everything is moving so slowly today. I wonder why. Let's just unplug that guy. See if that changes anything. Okay, main phase 2, we can set the chariot. We could Foolish Necro. We could save the Foolish for Bestiari if we need a comeback play. I kind of like saving it. We'll just pass. End phase Scapegoat. Oh, that's like a Prisma or something like that. Whatever. This is one of the worst cards against Gladiator Piece, is Scapegoat. Because it's just like, oh, you've given me a bunch of free tags. Thank you. That's exactly what I wanted. If you're using OBS, you have to delete the camera object, not just hide it to remove the lag. Oh, you might be cooking. Okay. Let's try that. Cam 2, right click, remove. You want to remove that? Sure. Let's see if that helps. It's not helping a ton. Actually, it's not helping at all. Need to rework this deck. Very bad draws. Oof. I didn't see anything other than Stratos. I didn't even see what he searched. What did he search? I was not paying attention. Oh, he didn't search. I charioted. Duh. Of course. Alright. Word up. Well, I didn't see anything, so... I don't really know. Scapegoat usually means like that one guy. Lots of monster effects. He's probably not on a ton of back row. Have I tried Goblin Housekeeping? Why would I play that card in this deck? I have tried it in other decks, but not in this deck, because I don't really know why I'd play it in this deck, to be honest. Here we are. Let's see if this helps with the lag at all. What would your build look like if your only goal is to summon geysers as much as possible? You'd probably play Decree, actually. This is just quick draw. It could be, but I don't know. It could also be like Destiny and Dragoon. This is just a random guy on Dueling Book. It could be a billion different things. Just run it back. I don't. Most quick draw decks don't play Scapegoat. Some of them do, but most of them don't. I think Scapegoat is a fucking terrible card. Just personally. In this format. In this format. In this format. It's very good in other formats. In this format, it's very bad. Okay. Locking in. Locking in. Locking in. He's got Stratos again. How lucky. But this time we got it too, so. What? No target? I see. Okay. No target. So his hand is Stratos alias. Yeah, see, I knew it was some shit. I knew it was some fucking shit, alright? I knew this wasn't... Whoever just said this is just quick draw. I don't know if this is just quick draw. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't know what this does. What does this fucking do? Cannot be special summoned by another effect monster's effect. Oh, you can limit reverse that. Alright, sure. It said probably Fraser Smith's Hero Frog. Is this Fraser Smith's Hero Frog list? This doesn't look like Fraser Smith's Hero Frog list. I could be wrong. This might be Fraser Smith's Hero Frog list. What did he search? I didn't even see what he searched. Well, good thing my hand is like immune as fuck to that. Okay, what did he grab? I didn't even see. Oh, plasma, whatever. Hoplimus? No, that's my son. That's my son. Alright. Whatever. He sides into Venomanaga. Is that him? Yeah. He changed it up. That's really funny. What's up, Dark Murderer? How you doing? Nice use of email, Pumpy Heart. He didn't take Stratos. Okay. Well, I mean, like... I'm just gonna crash. What does this deck do? I don't know what it does. Alright. I don't know what's going on here. That's what I like to see. No! No back row. I don't like the back row. That makes me angry. Okay. Foolish and Necro. Set Armillo, pass the turn. Ananta OTK, probably set Raikou. Set Raikou. Well, that'd be something, wouldn't it? I don't know if this deck can fit Raikou in it, whatever he's playing. He could summon a Dark Samorc here, or a Dark Armed. That'd be pretty good. So the reason we set this is I didn't want to play into Torrential. Yeah. Keep it simple, keep it simple, keep it simple. Alright. Might be a Penguin Soldier. That'd be pretty funny, wouldn't it? Activate. He got Scapegoat again. He might have Scapegoat again. Go Geyserus. Zembesty. I don't know what I'm playing. I feel like I'm just playing against a round one opponent. You know what I mean? Like just a buy. Oh, forgot to show. He knew what it was. Geyserus, target both. Damn, son. That's rough. That is fucking rough, my guy. That is fucking rough. Activate. I want Bestie Ari back. That's my bestie. That's my best friend. Alright, pass turn. Well, it's been a fun one, folks. My only issue with Glads is, like, once you get to this point, you just can't OTK your opponent. You have to play out, like, 6 more turns. And it's just like, dude, just let me kill my opponent. Let me destroy him. Alright? Set Bestiari. Contact. Set Asian with that. Honesty Shoes region, you like the Yados version? Yeah, me too. I like the Yados version a lot. But I also like playing Phoenix Wing Wind Blast more, so. This is limit reverse, target, what? I literally don't even care about that. I'll chariot that. I don't even care. Yeah, just negate one of them. Search the other one. That's fine. Doesn't matter. This doesn't matter. I could have even chained this. Chariot the other one. What does this guy search for? Doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter. I thought you said you were done with Glads. I've been posting with Glads nonstop all week. I think this is like my 7th Glad video this week. Alright. Geysers. Back chariot. I literally won't even tag out the hop on this because I don't even care. Actually, I will tag it out to make Heraclinos. Never mind. We have Heraclinos now. Chariot Herc pass? Yeah, probably, yeah. GG's. GG's. That was a weird game. Guy had skill too, but I don't think it's even close to arguably to be the best build. Even Douglas moved off it. I think that it was the best build for that tournament because he won. But it's kind of hard to say, you know? It's kind of hard to say. That was a game. Glads always felt anti-meta to you. They kind of are, yeah. They react to the meta, like, really well. Because you can just add shit that's, like, good against the meta. But if the meta is, like, Royal Oppression, Big Monster, Blackwing deck, then it's probably, like, not... It's probably not that good. It's probably not very good at being anti-meta, unless you, like, put a bunch of Consecrated Lights in it or something. I'll be honest, I really like my build. I think it's very good. And I'm not just saying that because I played against Venomenon. I just think that this deck is very, very good. And every card in it feels good. And I'm happy to be playing this build. Alright, boys. What is the meta like to you? What does it look like to you right now? Because in my mind, it's still like... It's beat Venom Hero. It's clearly broken. Yeah, totally right. In some years, Keegan will be the best Glads player of all time. Probably not. I'm too, like, what is it? I don't care. What is the word? I don't care enough to be the best. That's not something, oh, that's sweet. Much appreciated. Yeah, I don't care enough to be the best. Your locals is all Lightsworn and Gigaplant right now? And turned off stream. Much love. Okay. Sick. So we get a battle. He knows what we're playing though, so it's a strict advantage. Such is life when you're streaming. This hand looks pretty good. Never mind. This is a scary matchup. We may have some issues. had the most diverse tourney. Lots of Glad Beast, Black Wings value. Only one Frog was there. I think Frog is like the one that, to me, has never felt in its rightful place as third most played deck. I think that deck is bad, personally. Because it's just not good against Black Wings or Glads or like some of the other... Like, it's not good against Lightsworn either. Battle phase. Okay, so here's the issue. He better not have a second Christia. Because if he has a second Christia, we do fucking lose. I want you to know this. If he has a second Christia, we do lose the game. Instantly. Alas. YCS results would heavily argue against my opinion, but RBET results would heavily argue for. Like, okay, that's fine. Don't mention that to the Nats winner. I think he had a unique build and he played really well. I don't think there's anything wrong with what he was about. Okay, so we've got double play here through Herald, which is nice, but that means he gets super close to 4 fairies for Christia, which is not, it's not where we want to be. I'll keep it real with you guys. Shit. Special Test Tiger. Activate the effect, targeting Darius. This is the bait play, because this is going to go get Murmillo. And this is the bait. Can Murmillo destroy his Air Knight Parshath? Is the real question. Oh, he does have Herald. Okay. So that was kind of the bait. Does have Herald. He's getting dangerously close. Normal Prisma. Activate the effect. Does he have double Herald? That's the real question. Can't really ignore YCS tournaments. I don't ignore them. So I don't know what you're talking about. Even won RBT Worlds. Yeah, it did. It did. That was, I think, the first or second that it won. Which is really crazy given that for 3 years it was like played like crazy. But it only won 2 of them. Not saying it's bad, but just saying like for it to be the third most played deck for like 30 RBETs and it like only wins 2 of them, that seems kind of out of place. Like, to put it into perspective, Frogs has won less RBETs and I think less majors than Dragon Turbo. I could be wrong about that. I might need to fact check myself. But overall, did Roundneck or Cameron Saunders win a first RBET at his first tournament? No, they actually didn't. They didn't win. They did well, but they didn't win. I don't remember what won that. I think it was Twilight or something like that. So, yeah, this is not great because, you know, if he has another Valhalla or if he has a 4th fairy, we do fucking lose. But, oh, actually, no, we don't, because we can get Darius, Laquari, and make her. Oh, Laquari's in my hand. Fuck. Second Laquari guy. He's going crazy right now. That was a mistake on my part. That's fine. We'll just banish a fairy. You've been enjoying hybrid Black Wings. You hate the random. Yeah, me too. I hate them as well. Okay, I'm going to banish probably the Air Knight because he can call that. And then Darius will special summon back Murmillo from my graveyard. You want to know about 55 card Lightsworn? Is that the third place list from Vegas? I don't know much about Vegas because I think it was kind of small. Wasn't it like smaller than a collectible exchange locals? Someone confirm that for me. I don't know how many teams there were. I heard it was pretty small. I heard not a lot of people went. Heavy Storm. Okay, does he have it? Does he have another Valhalla? Oh my gosh. Ah, oh, that is rough, dude. That is rough. If I had to second Laquari, I could have put up Heraclinos, Kappa. I could have also just put the Laquari somewhere where it mattered. That's tough. Well, we need to draw now. You average like 20 guys, collectible exchange. Yeah, when I went there, they had a team tournament. It was like 30 teams. So. He's going to attack the Murmillo. Interesting choice. I guess he wants it in the Graven on the deck. Smashing Ground top deck one time? Fuck me. Alright, well. Didn't hear it was 55 cards. I did hear it was 55 cards. Drawing double Trapstun versus Valhalla Fairies is pretty rough. I would have loved to draw Phoenix Wing here. That would have been pretty good. Phoenix Wing, Regeki Break would be really good. Smashing Ground would be really good. I mean, we have a lot of good top decks. That's not one of them. Guess we're taking 28 to the dome, buddy. Someone said it was Grassthorn. What's crazy to me is, like, that is ass. Like, that is objectively bad. And he did well. What does that mean? Like, I don't understand that at all, dude. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Do I have to set this? No. He doesn't have a normal summon. Kappa. He's going to summon Honest. I already know it. Ooh, okay. One more chance, perhaps. One more chance. Let's see that Royal Decree. Flip the Decree. He's always done well with 40 plus. I don't get it. I don't get it either. Personally. He's definitely reading Torrential here. Maybe. Where's my fucking Phoenix Wing Windblast? This is why you play 3. I should play 3 Regeki Break too. Honestly, I should just max them. Because they're the best cards in the deck. They're literally just the best cards in the deck. I don't know why I don't play 6 total. Man, this game was rough. He went first. Turn 1 Valhalla, had Heavy Storm, had Christia, had the Herald. Oh, fucking brutal game. I guess I'm still in it. It's not looking good though. Triple Break, yeah. Since Lightsworn is gambling anyways, might as well high roll. But it's just like, when you gamble, don't you want the best odds? I don't understand. That's what I don't get. It's like, less likely to draw 3 Wolf? Yeah, but less likely to draw all of your other good cards that are, like, important. You know what I mean? Like, oh, he's honest. Oh, you lose. Alright, well. That was a turn 1 Christia game 5 or Solomon. Alright, let's bring in our hate, I suppose. I'm going to get owned here for not having Dust Tornadoes, aren't I? Alas. Chariot doesn't seem very good versus this, but it does stop Herald, which is kind of nice. Consecrated Light versus the Fairy deck. Yeah, Trapstone seems like it does nothing. That's like an easy side out for me. Space Avian and Heavy Storm do actually do something. Legacy seems a little slow. We'll do a quick swap of that. Cool. This looks good. I could bring in Chariots, Road, 7 Tools. 7 Tools is a way to catch that Royal Decree, but I think we're pretty good into Royal Decree. It's mostly just him having turn 1 Christia. That's the issue. Christia is going to be our public enemy number 1. Wouldn't be surprised to see Dad in his list. Less likely to deck out with 55 versus Frogs. Yeah, but you're also less likely to like win the game because you just don't draw Solar Recharge or Charge. And so like your entire game is just like normal summon and hope it sticks. I understand he got 3rd place, but it was a team event, so we don't even know his record. You know what I mean? Like his record could have been 1-7. Like honestly, we don't know. All right. Well, this is a simple one. Set, normal, activate Stratos. If you are going to Vegas and you want to gamble, I mean, that makes sense to me, but shit, I don't know. Pretty easy anti-spell. Alright, so anti-spell is pretty good against this deck because it shuts off Mausoleum and Valhalla. And it also shuts off Heavy Storm and True Nade and Space Typhoon unless they chain the Space Typhoon. So we're actually in a pretty good position here. He won an Ultimate Time Wizard, so you'd imagine he wasn't a scrub at Vegas to make his top 3. No, I don't think he's a bad player. I'm not saying he's a bad player. I'm saying that way to build the deck is bad, personally. Oh my god, we drew the best card in our deck. Let's fucking go, baby. Alright, summon the Quarry. Battle phase. Quarry attack. DD Warrior Lady. Alright, there goes our Quarry. That's tough. Shit happens. So do we Heavy Storm now? I don't think so. I think we just set Windblast. Do we Windblast him in the draw phase? I also don't think so. When is the Florida tourney? Is it being streamed? It should be streamed. I think it's the end of this month. You should could afford to go. I wish I was in a good enough state to go, but my physical health is not good enough. Unfortunately. Soul Exchange. Alright. That's fine. Let's see if he's going for the Morbius. He is. So he is playing my build. Sick build. Wonder who came up with it, Capo. Alright, let's see what he targets. New one and the old one. Kind of want to put it back on top of his deck. I think I'm going to do it. I'm going to give him his Morbius back. He didn't pop anti-spells, so maybe he just doesn't have spells. But that means if he has a Soul Exchange, he has to set it here. And then we get an opportunity to like actually do stuff. Drawing Rhoda after both Prisma and Stratos are out of the deck is pretty funny. But it's honestly fine. We can search Necroguard now if we want to. I wonder if there's a yet undiscovered strategy with more than 40 being optimal. I don't think more than 40 is ever optimal. Because your deck is just not going to be doing what you want it to be doing. I guess that's what I'm saying. Consistently. I legit don't think it's ever optimal. I think you can always make optimizations to make your deck better. You want to see me versus Eric Shen? Why? I play in tournaments all the time. I go to Collectible Exchange a lot. Every time I can. But I just don't stream those tournaments. I also play in tournaments at night and day all the time. Is that according to only Edison deck building? Yes, it is according to only Edison deck building, in my opinion. He's going to the Florida tourney. He's the current GOAT of Edison. Is he the current GOAT of Edison? Why? Because he's won 3 majors? Is that the argument? It's a pretty good argument. Yep. Alright, cool. Alright, let's tag out. We're going to get Hoplimus and probably Ready Ari, I think. Wait, does he have any monsters? I don't know if he has any monsters. He has no monsters. I guess I get Darius. I don't fucking know. Sick. Alright. Well, he's drawing Mobius, so Phoenix Wing actually breaking him another turn, which is very nice. Anti-Spell Fragrance putting in a lot of work for us, thankfully. Cyber Valley. Oh, that's a good card. Let's chill. It's very good. Alright. Just proc the Cyber Valley. Yep. That's fine. You should draw a card. Shut this. His build is very good. I wonder where he got it. Kappa. So, like, the only reason more than 40... Oh, I could have searched Prisma there. I'm fucking having a brain meltdown because I'm reading the chat. I should have searched Prisma there. That was really stupid. That was actually a huge mistake. I didn't even realize that I had tagged the Prisma back into the deck. I'm so dumb. Oh my god. This is why you can't stream and play this deck. This is why you can't do it, folks. Yeah, I should have just grabbed Prisma and then just popped his Cyber Valley and then won the game. That was really stupid. Because we had game. And we just didn't go for it for no reason. That's really stupid. If you had multiple engines that were hyper-focused on the same outcome, but didn't have a bottleneck, straight up, like... Alright, so for 17... Straight up, you need redundancy in order to play over, like, a serious amount of redundancy. You can't. Any spell is full turn cycle. Yeah. Thoughts on dragons with Raikou and Hamster? Why would you play it without? Why would you play it with that instead of without? I don't understand why you would make the deck worse into frogs. Who is confirmed going to the Florida tourney? A lot of people. I think Fraser Smith and James Ark are both going, if I remember correctly. So a lot of people are in attendance. I was gonna go, but yeah, I'm just not. I'm not physically well enough to go, sadly, which is really unfortunate. I took a trip last weekend to see if I could go, and yeah, it was just really hard. It's just really fucking hard. You going to the Florida tourney? Sounds fun. Yeah, I don't know. Would you have gone to the collectible exchange tourney if you were healthy? Yeah, I actually was considering going, and then I couldn't because I wasn't. Of course. Curious what deck you would take. Thank you so much, Colo. I appreciate it. Which one? Was it the team one or was it the one after? The one before Vegas? If it was the one before Vegas, I would have gone for sure. It depends on if this deck was where it was before that or not. Alright, that's just game. Oh, I can't play that. Keck. Let's play this. That's this guy. The one Jinzo one? Yeah, I would have gone to that for sure. I probably would have played this deck. Because I've had this built for a couple of weeks. But I haven't been making content with it till like I felt it was good enough. Jesus Christ, Book of Moon is annoying. You're gonna get better soon, you know it. Yeah, they've projected that the earliest I would be at 100% is like 6 months, which is really fucked. Which is really fucked. It's kind of depressing, but hey, you know what? Every day we take it as it goes, bro. Gores is probably bad here. Switch it to Secutor. All right. I appreciate that, True Party King. And 6 months is, you know, it's better than nothing, so. Yeah, 6 months to a year for a full recovery. You gotta be like Goku in the chamber, huh? Yeah, except for instead of like training, I'm gonna be like fucking in pain constantly. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that bad. It is bad, but it's not like... It's not... I don't know how to describe it. I don't know if you guys want to even hear about this. Or if you want to hear more about Yu-Gi-Oh! My hand sucks. I think... Wolf, are you going to... You're not going to the Florida tournament. It's kind of a pricey flight. Because you're SoCal, aren't you? Alright, let's get this fucking bitch back in the deck. Okay. Activate. Adrenaline Duo is not the best against Glads, but Generally speaking, okay, shuffles in for cost. Generally speaking, you want to summon it. So now it's a matter of just making sure he can't Christie me. You drive to tourneys only? Yeah, it's probably pretty pricey, isn't it? At least the quest is in the deck. That E-Quest is in deck because of cost, and Herald can't doesn't destroy in deck hand. If you were wondering. Yeah. Alright, push her back. Make banishing great again. Yeah, I love going to collectible exchange. I feel like that's like my favorite tourney environment. That and like Night and Day. It's a good time. The Florida one would be really fun. How do you side on Frog FTK? I don't know what that is. Let's confuse that first. Yeah. Sure, I get to it. Isn't that a different format? Like with Mass Driver and Ronin Totem? That's not this format. Shining Angel. Rough. That's the 4th fairy. So that's hideous. He knows I play Gores. Post Shining Darkness. We're seeing X Sabers everywhere. Did something recently happen? It got 2nd place at a team event in Vegas. I love Vegas local. No, not Mason. Cameron. Really good player. He's like one of the better players at our locals. He's very talented. And he's very, I think he's a good player personally. But that's just me. Their team was very good. They had 3 good players. So yeah, Night and Day it's a pretty competitive spot. So if you're in town, I'd recommend it. Most of the guys there are pretty good. There's a couple RBET winners who go. There's a bunch of Ultimate Time Wizard YCS champions toppers who go. And it's usually like 20 to 30 people, which is pretty good. Like for Edison, that's pretty good. Is he just gonna fucking drop a 2nd Herald and cook my shit? That's what I want to know. My hand this game was very bad. I just drew a bunch of Glads. This matchup can't be good. It seems very rough. Okay, Herald's here. There's a 2nd Herald. At least he's at 5 fairies. I mean, we can try to piece something together in the future. He's going to be able to fetch DD Warrior Lady off this, though. So we got to be careful of that. Right. Okay. Sick. Well, he plays Book. He plays... I mean, I'm just going to force it. Like, Book. The deck plays Book and Chalice, if I remember correctly. So he can use either of those to... Yep, there's a Book. Okay. Sick. And then pass the turn. I'm trying to remember the list. This list is very good. I think the Soul Exchange stuff is really nice. Fucking 2 Shining Angels. He did do a deck profile, actually. It's in the edisonformat.com Discord, and I think it's also in my Discord. In the community self-promo. Oh my god, I have drawn fucking 9 monsters. What is going on? I should just play triple Regeki Break. I swear to God. Okay, let's see the 2nd book. Let's kill this. Oh, thank God. His effect is good. Man, that could have been really annoying. I think we might have lost if he had a 2nd book there. Book is so fucking good against Glads. Bruh. Okay, so there's a Warrior Lady. The Quarry's then going to activate. We get to blow up 2 cards here. It's going to be... Are you sure you want to keep playing Glads? Do you mean like overall, long term, or like today during the stream? I don't understand the question. Within what context? I think my build is good, but I don't know. I don't know. The answer here is both monsters. Either. I really like this deck. I think it's very good with Phoenix Wing. Says that card is insane. It's so broken. It's so broken. It's such a stupid card. This is like one of the best. This is the only reason this deck is playable, is Geyserist. None of the other cards make this deck playable. Geyserist and a Quest. This card's so dumb. Oh my god. Try not to draw a monster challenge. Fucking impossible. People hate on Glads and Edison, but it could be worse. You played with 3 Bestie, 2 Go Wave, and Crush Guard. Yeah, that does sound worse. You're right. I made a net. Okay, boys. Let's get Ready Ari back in the deck. Okay, 1200 and then 24. I don't know if this is like worth doing. We got a QCR Cold Wave that's a taco. That's kind of funny. So we get Bestiary first. Blow up the back row. Bestiary is so fucking broken. Heavy Storm? Oh my gosh. Why would you set that? I guess I've had no back row the entire game. Pretty unlucky from him. I've had no back row. Quarry Darius. And then Darius. Face. Gets back Darius. Can Def see why you've been grinding that deck? Yeah, it is weirdly strong even with bad hands. All it needs is like 1 Wind Blast to break through. Then you spam Geyserist and it just kind of overwhelms. I don't know if he's like just interested in this deck or not, but I'm just fucking yapping. Wind Blast has like 10 rarities. Karma Cut has 4 and Break is common or super. I'm surprised they haven't reprinted Break. It's kind of a multi-format all-star. Yeah, we wrote it here and go get Necro Gardener. Because that's a great pitch to Heraclinos. Not that it matters at this point, the game is over. How does he win this one? It starts with Thunder King Honest. That's how he wins it. Thunder King plus Honest is how he would win it. GG's. GG's. Close set. That was actually a close set. If it had like one more interactive piece, I think we would have lost. Close set. Matchup seems tough. Feel like you need more chops? Possibly. Book helps a lot. But you needed a second one. Yeah. Probably just needs more books or something like that. New friend requests. Okay. I will accept all friend requests. Accept. Cool. Alright, what's happening? Now what, boys? 2 matches in with Glads. The first one was kind of fraudulent, but the second one was pretty good. The second one went back and forth, but we ended up getting the upper hand there thanks to him drawing the Heavy Storm and us drawing 0 back row. And it's pretty unlucky on his part. Karmika ultis being cheaper than the supers is whack. That doesn't make any sense at all. I feel like the ultis look way better. What do you guys think? Do you think the ultis look way better or what? 51 viewers, 6 likes on the stream. That's tough. It's truly a late night. Everyone's asleep. Everyone's asleep. Oh, I have a question for you guys. What do you think about TCG Player? What do you think of TCG Player? That's like a good question. I feel like TCG Player kind of made the game more accessible, but also it kind of killed trading in a way. In a weird way. It like kind of killed trading. Because trading nowadays is just like everyone looking up TCG Player on their phone and like penny pinching. What was the reason it became your retro format of choice? Yes, I have answered that in the past a million times. Almost every live stream I get asked that, which is quite funny. But yes, I will answer it again. The gameplay is so back and forth. So it's helping trading. Well, I feel like people trade less, Sean. I feel like people just don't trade anymore. I can't remember the last time I traded for a card. But like back in the day before TCG Player, it's like it was the only way to get a card. It was like trade. Also, TCG Player has no like buyout protections, so like I feel like they just profit off of every buyout that happens. Just like it doesn't matter so much in Yu-Gi-Oh, but it does matter in Yu-Gi-Oh when they don't reprint stuff, but it doesn't matter as much as in other games. In other games, they like it's really kind of not good that they don't have the buyout protections. Yeah, Edison format's the most back and forth. Like, I like the game when it feels like everyone gets an opportunity to play. And Edison definitely felt like the format where everyone gets an opportunity to play. And the games go on a pretty good pace, and there's a good amount of decks that are viable. And every one of the decks is very skill testing. Like, there isn't a skill-less deck in Edison format, in my opinion. All of the decks, like, if you misplay, you will lose. So, yeah, I like Edison a lot. It just doesn't have any, like, unfair bullshit. Is Psychic's a real deck? I don't know. Maybe. I haven't really messed with it too much. The few times I tried it, it didn't feel very good. But I could be, like, missing some stuff with it. Because it's like... Man, I need a new chair, something bad. I could be missing something with Psychics. There's a lot of, like, individually good cards. Thingy going crazy. Do I think 2 Darius is necessary? Yes. It's more necessary than, like, 2 Laquari. Or 2 Hoplimus, or 2 whatever, Ready Ari. Especially in Prisma builds, because if you draw a Darius, then your Prisma just does nothing if you only have 1. So it's like you absolutely do need the second one. Because it can, if you just draw 1, like, it can cook your whole deck. It gives you an extra break factor, which is, like, really bad. Psychic OTK won a thing? Oh, that's fair. Extreme Victory Psychics and Edison will be so hype. They're 200 powered for Tengu, unfortunately. I think MMF had a really good build when we were playing. But I don't know. You could probably make Psychics, like, decent in Tengu. Maybe not tier 1 or whatever, because, like, Maxi just cooks that shit. Can you cook up a zombie version of Gigavice? Do you think it would be a viable concept? Yeah, I do think it would be. I think it'd be harder, though, because they don't have a Lone Fire Blossom. So, like, your best way to Ill Blood is, like, fucking Pyramid Turtle, which is obviously worse than Lone Fire Blossom. Like, for a million reasons. Like, you don't have easy 2-card combos. Like, all your combos are going to be, like, 3-card. or at the very least, they're gonna be like kind of shitty, just like Turtle into Illblood. Like you could theoretically cook up a version of that. It just wouldn't be very good. Were you at YCS Vegas this year or no? I didn't see you there. No, I didn't go. I had better things to do. You have tried Gemini Zombies? The coolest interaction is Mizuki shooting Doji, Mil Mizuki off Hidden Armory. I had a deck that plays shooting Doji. It was like E-Auto Zombies. But I couldn't get it to work. Fair, to be honest, was low-key lame this year. Yeah, I thought it was gonna miss. When they like, I knew some stuff. I knew that they weren't gonna stream it. And I knew like what the pricing was. And so I was just like, I don't want any of that. Like, to put it into perspective, like the pricing was like a giant Black Rose or a giant like cards that they've already done before. It wasn't even like a unique giant card. And I've had those before, and they're a pain in the ass to get rid of. I even have one right now. You can even scroll back to the beginning of the stream and see one in the back of my. But yeah, like if I had won it, I just like it would have been more work than it's worth to like get rid of it. And so I was just like, eh. Is there a zombie Valhalla so Illblood could be slightly possible? Yeah, that's how I played it in the past. Was with the Call of the Mummy Illblood. That's how I played it in the past. Once again, you're looking at everything being a 3-card combo instead of a 2-card combo. Good morning, Alex. How are you doing? Right next to Bone Crusher, yeah. Back then, rarity meant more, right? What are my thoughts on 3v3 events? 3v3 RBET has ever been an idea? So last year, the 3v3 multi-format in Vegas was actually supposed to be a 3v3 RBET multi-format. But I was going to do Modern, GOAT, and Edison. I wasn't going to do Tengu because I think that that's what's holding the 3v3 back because a lot of people don't really want to play that format. And then GOAT has been kind of slipping in popularity, I think. It waxes and wanes. It's not doing terribly for a format that, you know, has been around for 2 decades. But I don't know. It was supposed to be an RBET, and then I told the guy who organized it my idea for a multi-format 3v3, and then they took it for the YCS. And after they ran it and I saw the numbers, I decided not to do it. Tengu's not fun long-term, in your opinion. That's also my opinion. Or short-term, really. If it continues to get traction, would you consider Redu as one of the 3? Probably not. I think Modern is the most popular. Like if your goal is to sell seats, it'd be GOAT, Edison, and Modern. Or you'd do something other than GOAT. Like maybe go even further back than GOAT. But it would definitely be Edison and Modern as the 2 big formats. Our actual GOAT mirror is fun instead of Chaos Turbo. Yeah, I think GOAT control mirrors are really fun. I actually think GOAT format's very fun, personally. I think it's a great format. From a gameplay standpoint. From a viewership standpoint, it's pretty fucking boring. But from a gameplay standpoint, it's very fun. Hat, I don't think Hat is a very fun format. But people do... Actually, I don't know. Do people play Hat? Is it popular? I don't know. I feel like it's less popular than some of the other ones. Redu is more popular than Tengu at this point. And Redu is only growing. I know Redu has some content behind it. Imagine Yugi Kaiba in the 3rd seat. I was thinking like just straight up starter deck out of the box for this 3rd seat. Do people play Hat? I don't think so, but I don't know. Hat's pretty big in Utah right now. Interesting. You would play Hat? The problem is there really isn't a good 3rd format. It's like Modern and Edison, and then like the 3rd format would be GOAT as of right now, which is good from a gameplay standpoint, but not from a selling seats standpoint. Like the 3rd format is always going to be what holds you back from selling seats. So like in order to run an RBET 3v3, we'd probably have to do Edison, and then we'd probably just take a hit to our attendance, which is like not ideal. Toss format is bad. It's a tier 0 format. when you actually play it. There are just too many bad formats in Yu-Gi-Oh's history, and most of them start immediately after Edison. Actually, almost all of them. If anything, I would do like 3v3. I'd do like different games. If I was gonna throw a 3v3, it wouldn't be 3 Yu-Gi-Oh seats. It'd be like Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, something like that. I legit think that Yu-Gi-Oh, like, I know this is a really unpopular opinion, especially with like an audience full of a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh viewers, but I just don't think Yu-Gi-Oh is like, I don't think it's it. I'm gonna be real. I don't like it's fun, and there are certain eras where you can sort of capture that fun in moments. Like Edison, I feel like you can capture the fun of Yu-Gi-Oh in moments. Obviously, there's unfun shit in all of Yu-Gi-Oh's formats. It just feels like there's the least amount of unfun shit in Edison. It's not sustainable design-wise. It's not. The player base isn't really growing. And it's not really... Yu-Gi-Oh was not letting your opponent play the game. That's the goal. Yeah, the goal is to make the game as one-sided as possible. The problem is you have to fight for that position, right? So that's where the gameplay is fighting for that, making it unwinnable. Rush duels are not in the States yet. Speed duels would be a fun third format, I guess. Rush duels would be fun if they were in the States. I don't know. Thoughts on One Piece TCG? I played it. I thought it was pretty fun. But I think that the IP is bad. Like, I don't care about the 30th Luffy card printed. Whereas, like, Gladiator Beasts are cool. Like, Yu-Gi-Oh cards look cool. And some One Piece cards look cool. How do you know it's not growing? Because I've talked to people about it who know those numbers. But the game is not growing. It's kind of like stagnated. And the player base is aging rapidly. Not rapidly, but at the pace that we're aging. So the game is not bringing in younger players, and it's not bringing in enough new players to sustain the amount of people leaving it. Master Duel was the biggest thing for growth in the last few years, but they can only do so many Master Duels, you know what I mean? And I know that this is the case too, because I've talked to a lot of creators who like make Yu-Gi-Oh content for a living. And those people are looking for a way out. Like almost every Yu-Gi-Oh content creator I've talked to that does it for a living is looking to get into other games because they think that Yu-Gi-Oh is unsustainable. So it's not just my opinion. This is like, kids don't play this game, there's no anime. Yeah, that's a big part of it. Also, the game is just unnaturally complicated, like forced complications in a game that didn't need to become this complicated. Yeah, I don't think we'd be able to sell seats with that True Party King. I'm talking about like selling seats. That's like literally when it comes to tournaments, that's like what you're concerned with more than anything else. And good formats sell seats. So like, any retro formats where we fix it with custom ban lists? Probably not. I guarantee you fix it with the ban list, everyone starts bitching. I think that was ARG's biggest mistake, is that they started doing custom ban list shit. I think that was one of their biggest mistakes. Never do custom ban list shit. It's really stupid. Because then it's just like, you open the floodgate, man. You open the floodgate for people to bitch. Like, to put it into perspective, there was I changed the Minecraft ruling for RBET so that you have to reveal the hand to prevent cheating. I changed this one little thing about Edison format. And I had like multiple people like cuss me out saying it's no longer the format anymore. One dude even went as far and said I was literally Hitler for changing this ruling to prevent cheating. Yeah. That's insane. I have like a screenshot of it. He said I was like as bad as Hitler for doing this, which is fucking insane. Like just a fucking insane thing to say about someone. But yeah, and that's changing one ruling to prevent cheating. Like that's like not changing the ban list or like the function of the format. You know what I mean? Yeah, I get some of the most insane comments you guys wouldn't believe. It's fucking crazy. For like what, too? Why is not going? Kappa, yeah, exactly. Nothing would be better than full Edison 3v3 except full modern 3v3. That would be better, probably. How can you cheat with Mind Crush on Dueling Book? What do you mean? Well, the thing is like, if your opponent just never checks the replay, like it forces everyone to check the replay. Yeah, but it forces every time Mind Crush resolves, now you have to check the replay. Why not just show the hand? That's it. Keep it simple. You know what I mean? Like, just make it so that not every single person who gets Mind Crush resolved against them has to go back and watch an entire replay. How about we just change the rule to make it so that people can't cheat instead of making it so people could possibly cheat? I feel like that is simple as fuck. I don't understand why anyone would think otherwise than that. I actually don't understand why anyone would think anything other than that. It doesn't make logical sense. Unless, of course, the person who wants to keep the old ruling is cheating over and over again. In which case, I can understand why they would not want the anti-cheater rule to be in place. If you look at the replay and catch someone lying, you can disqualify them. Yes, but that requires you to look at the replay. How about we just make it so we don't have to do that? You know how much time wasted that is? Every time a Mind Crush is resolved, we have to look at the replay. That is such a pain in the ass. That is like terrible, especially when these tournaments are like, you know, they're staffed by a certain amount of people, and it's like, we only have so much time to be wasting on shit like this. You know what I mean? Like, we have to run the events. Like, it's just it's not rational thinking to fucking have the cheater ruling in place. Make them set their hand down, no shuffling. Hitler did that one. Jesus Christ. This is so cursed, man. But yeah, that's life as someone who's tried to do something for the Yu-Gi-Oh community. Is you get called Hitler for preventing cheating. Yeah, shout out. Almost as good as fucking that one guy crashing out on me on Twitter the other day. I don't know if anyone saw that. That was fucking insane. But hey, go off. What can I say? What can I say? Oh my gosh, just so much, you know? It's just so much. Anyway. What did you just join into? What's up, Totagon? I was just talking about how the Yu-Gi-Oh community has some characters, which I'm sure everyone is aware of. Characters who live outside of the realm of reality. If you have a format you really like, should you try to put it out there and it'll catch on? That's kind of what I did, so what am I supposed to do? Tell you no? It depends. It depends on what you want, but as someone who has done that, I will tell you the pros and cons right now. The pros are 4 years down the road, you'll be like, I've wasted my life playing this stupid game with a parent company that doesn't support it, and you're the one who's going to have to throw the events, and you won't get a play in them. And all the other events will have dog shit prizing because they will be Konami's, and you'll have to deal with a lot of bullshit. You have to deal with haters that hate you for no reason whatsoever. You'll have to deal with putting out nearly daily content for like I don't know, years to try and get it to be popular. You'll have to deal with people coming up to you in bars and being like, oh my god, I totally know you. Because you make Yu-Gi-Oh videos while you're on a date or something like that. I don't know. It's just like If you want to do that, then do it. Smaller tournaments have TOs that play in them to have playable numbers. Yeah, well, we don't throw smaller tournaments. And we don't throw things with prizing that's irrelevant. Like, the thing is like, if I enter a tournament, I can see that I get access to the deck lists. Who's going to cover the event? You know what I mean? It's like, there's so many things. I also have to, like, manage the tournament. I know who's entering the event. I can, like, literally metagame against everything. Like, I have an unfair advantage if I enter the tournaments. It's not, I can't do it. I, like, literally can't enter RBET. Has that actually happened to you? Yeah, like 3 times. Parasocial relationships, yeah. Like, the positive parasocial relationships are not that bad, but the negative ones are just like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, there's this one guy in the edisonformat.com Discord who is, like, weirdly obsessed. Oh, stalkers. Yeah. You have to deal with fucking stalkers. Like, that's happened. Fun fact. Twice. Yeah. And I'm a guy, so I can only imagine how much it happens to women. That shit's fucking miserable. Did you know you can't get a restraining order that crosses multiple states? You have to get a restraining order that you have to get a restraining order in every state. It says they were just trying to duel you, bro. That's understandable. I'm talking about, like, people who are like, it's way different. It's way different, Doug Murderer. Like, when someone is stalking you, their whole goal is to make you feel unsafe. So, yeah. Even though I only met you once. Yeah, no, I met you once, Rom. I mean, you're dope as fuck. Like, this is the thing. Is like, most people are dope as fuck. You're actually just making a joke? Oh, okay. I get you. No. I didn't know if you were making a joke or not. But no, that's valid. Yeah. Yeah, bro. That's that shit. Not Yu-Gi-Oh stalkers. I know, right? So if you have a format you want to push, I'm 4 years into that. Do what Hassan did and get shredded as fuck. I mean, I know how to fight. I'm not like a bitch. But do I regret making Edison? I think I could have done something more productive with my life. I have some regrets. I think I've done some really cool shit, but I also think that I could have done something better with my life than this. So I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? I think it's been fun. I don't think I regret it. I think the overall positives outweigh the overall negatives by a lot. You can't just go to Feral Corp for that. As long as you enjoy the ride. Yeah, I've learned a lot. Yeah. I think it's like one of those things where, like, you do it and you're like, man, that was a waste of time, but I got a lot of knowledge, and you can't really put a value on that. Also, waste of time is kind of downplaying it. I don't think it's been an entirely waste of time. I think it's been a lot of fun. I've met some of the coolest people. I brought you back into this game. I think I've met almost every single one of you guys in chat right now. I've met a lot of you guys, and I wouldn't have done that without Edison. So I don't think you can place a value on that, and I absolutely don't regret that. I don't regret meeting a single person that I've met. I think every single person I've met because of this game has made me a more happy person overall. I think that that's been truly the highlight, is how cool everyone is. Like, I've met some of the coolest people in the world because of this game. Like, going to events and meeting people is the best part of it. That is the sickest part of it. You're exactly where you need to be. You as well, True Party King. That's for sure the best part of it. The worst part is, like, I don't know, just not being able to compete, I guess, is part of it. Although, even if I could enter the tournaments right now, I couldn't because of my health. Really helped me appreciate retro formats in you. That's really cool. Blue, I'm happy you like it. Worst part's the hate. The hate is really annoying because it's fucking constant. And it's always, like, the most psychopathic person. And, like, the worst part is, dude, not even the worst part, but, like, every single person who has ever met me in person, who has ever said some shit about me online, has apologized to me in person. Every single person regrets doing it. Every single person. And it happens so much. Like, literally, every event, I have, like, 3 people come up to me and be like, hey, I used to hate on you. And, yeah, I totally take it all back. I'm super sorry. Like, I apologize. And I'm just like, no worries. But, like, the insane shit is, like, when you say a negative comment online, you don't realize there is another human being on the other side of the screen. And when you see what that other human being is doing for you and doing for the fucking community, and then you see them in person, you're always going to feel bad about it. You're always going to feel guilty. And those are just the people that have apologized. That's what's insane. And I've had one bad experience IRL. I've had one bad experience IRL to my face. But it's just like, that's like to explain, to like put that into perspective, it's like, everyone on the internet is such a fucking bitch, dude. They just like think like, they think they can just say whatever they want about you, and like, they like make up this opinion about you. They make up this perspective about you that they think is real. And it's just like, dude, you don't fucking know me at all. Like, what are you talking about? Like, oh my God. It's like actually insane. Or like, people will just like speak on shit that they don't fucking understand. Like, people will always be like, I don't know, like judging you and like why you do things the way you do. And it's just like, it's okay to hate on Sam from Team Sam though. I don't know. I don't know why you would hate him. You don't know him, do you? Like, totally a joke. You're right. 100%. Hate is powerful. Dude, it's like, it's like mind melting. Like, it makes people do the dumbest shit and say the dumbest shit. Must be hard to ignore stuff like that over a long period of time when you're just trying to enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh. Dude, it's like, every day I wake up to a certain amount of nice comments and then a certain amount of mean comments. And it's just like, I don't know. What do you do? So true. So many hate on you and you ask why and they stare blankly. Yeah, people just hate me for no reason. I don't get it. People just got to realize, though, you're looking at a screen. There's other actual people there. Yeah, facts. Why do others get so mad? I mean, yeah, I don't get it. I like literally don't understand. Like if you've ever had an interaction online where someone was an asshole to you for no reason, why would you want to go and perpetuate that kind of thing? Like, you had no idea I had any hate. You've been fantastic to watch. I usually delete like the severe hate comments on the channel. If people are talking about the game, I'll never delete the comments. But if people are like, you're a piece of shit, yeah, I'll be like, all right, delete your comment. You hope you never get a following of haters. Seems stressful. Yeah. It is easy for us to say ignore the haters and power through it, but you watch a lot of your videos and it's very constant. It's bizarre. Yeah, it's super bizarre. What's up, Blue Pawn? How you doing tonight? 2 blue people in the chat. We got Blue Deagle and we got Blue Pawn. Yeah, it's like crazy too. It's like, damn, it's like, did you guys you recreated a version of my childhood that wouldn't exist otherwise, but it's not exactly how I would do it. That is definitely part of it. And what's funny is I think 99.9% of people in my position with my exact everything and knowledge of like what's going on behind the scenes and stuff would do things exactly how I would do it. Like, most people, if they were in my position, wouldn't do anything differently. So it's just kind of like crazy to like assume that you would, when you're not in the position, you know what I mean? It's like, you're not the one calling shots, you know what I'm saying? No need to attack others. Yeah, exactly. You can say the deck is bad. That's valid. Like, I don't give a shit. You can complain about whatever deck you want. You can say whatever deck is good or bad or broken. That's all everybody's opinion on the game, right? Or what card choice is bad or whatever. You jumped into one of your DB lobbies. Instead of just kicking me, you took the time to explain and say hi. Nobody else has done anything like that. Frog27V. I'm being dead ass with you. You are a human being, and you are on the other side of a screen. Why would I be a piece of shit to you when you just wanted a game? We both wanted a game. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. You wouldn't know you could still enjoy a childhood passion again if it weren't for the community that was being rebuilt without your knowing. Facts. it's funny too, because if they really wanted to, they could run their own events, but you've built up RBT from the ground and put in the work. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like all of the other people who talk their shit don't do anything. It's like they want to like bring me down to their level, and it's like you can't do that because I've put in the work. Yeah, exactly. Like I grinded this shit so fucking hard. I've taken so many L's on RBETs, bro. I like there are things I can't say on stream about like L's I've taken to make RBET happen, but I've taken some really really serious L's to make RBET happen. For no real reason other than just like I wanted to see it through. I still have a goal to make Edison YCS happen, like YCS level Edison event happen. That was my initial goal, and it's taken me longer than I expected to get there, which is fine, but it is annoying. I thought I would get there in like 3 years, and it's been about 4. If you need help with RBTs, let's chat. You run classic Tetris events, dealt with cons a ton. I think I'm at a pretty good spot now, where like I have a really good team. Like Totagon helps a lot. A bunch of the other people I work with help a lot. But yeah, DM me. We can get in touch and we can throw ideas back and forth. I'm always down to learn, especially about like throwing events and stuff like that. And that's the cool thing about RBETs is everyone gets better because like I actually want them to get better and I want the experience for the players to be cool and I want people to meet people and meet their friends and have a good day. Totagon says I don't do it for the money. I know how much you were paid. You are lying. I know you took home that $30,000 check from the last RBT Kappa. No, I'm just kidding. Started playing Star Wars Unlimited because your local scene has some whack people. Like, why are you trash talking on a Thursday night 10-person tourney? Facts, bruh. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has a lot of people like that. I hope we get a YCS for retro formats. That would be sick. I hope so too. No, I know how much Totagon earned, and I know how much we all earn every RBET, and I can tell you that while it is profitable, and it is definitely possible to do this in a profitable way, we don't earn life-changing money, so it's not really worth our time and effort. RBET is not worth the time and effort. Especially not RBET Online. RBET Online is like 7 volunteers. Nobody gets jack shit. I lose money because I'm usually just paying out the prize from pocket. People are always mad because it's online and everyone is just an angry person online. Like nobody's understanding online. They're just fucking pissed all of the time. You get all of the worst people come out for like the online events. And like, obviously you still got to do them for Europe, right? But like those ones are the worst. If I never ran another online event, it would be too soon. Those are literally playing in an online event makes me want to just like, or hosting an online event just makes me want to scream. That's the most stressful shit. YCS for hat would be fire, would it? I wonder if it would. Does anyone want to play some hat format right now? Let's play some hat format right now. See if I have a hat deck in here. I think I do. I do. Anyone want to play some hat? No? Okay. Valid. If you knew how bad messed up E3 was and still to get through to host is unreal, honestly. Yeah, I'm like not in good shape. Does anyone want to play any hat format with me? Yo, you love hat? Okay. Just let me win the die roll real quick. Hold on, I gotta build a sideboard. My sideboard isn't good. You'd play, but you're on mobile. Oh, you saw my deck. That's what it is. You saw my deck. Valid. No, that's valid. I understand. Stuck in ER waiting room. Oh my gosh, I feel for you. I hope you're okay, Blue Pawn. I really do. I was in an ER waiting room the other night, and it was one of the most stressful experiences of my life. You were just wanting to dip to get me medical? Dude, I just don't even know, like, what can even be done. Like, besides, like, I don't even know. Did we open the combo? We don't need an opponent. You don't draw turn 1 for hat, right? Do you? If you do, that's kind of fucked up. We need a YCS for cube. You could potentially do it like what is it? I lost my train of thought. Well, this is full combo. So your opponent starts with no hand, and then you've got vanities plus triple Ptolemy. So sick. They'd have to Valor you here, but they wouldn't know. They wouldn't know that. All right. Oh, maybe this isn't full combo. Do we have multiple Gishkis? Oh, we have Gishki Shadow. We can loop with Ptolemy. Okay. Pitch. Add Aquamirror. Aquamirror. Sactef. Special. Gus Kraken. You ready when I am? I'm already playing you right now. You have no hand. I'm hand looping you. Did you draw max C? I'm hand looping you right now. You like me to play meta or not? I was joking. I don't want to play this dog shit format. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm hand looping you though. Did you draw max C? I'm curious. Okay, detach. Back Shadow. Back Gust. Aquamirror to the top. Is Gishki the only deck you play? Unfortunately, I like winning. So, I do like hand looping, ending on crazy shit like vanities and just saying good luck, have fun. You thought Gus Kraken was banned during hat? You thought wrong. This format has so much degen FTK and nobody plays it for no reason. That's another hand rip. Overlaying the Ptolemy. Did we draw max C? I don't remember if we drew max C or not. Did they draw max C or not? Alright. Ptolemy. Pitch. Back Shadow. Nobody plays it because it's not good. Oh, so this is not good. So did you draw max C? That's what I'm curious. Did you shuffle up? Was this too hard to side deck cards? I don't know, man. I actually think the 10-star is really good going second. I actually think this deck is very good going second. But maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe Skill Drain is really good. I know people play Skill Drain in this format, right? That's like pretty popular. Gus Kraken has such sick art too. Yeah, it does. What format is this hat? Yeah, it is, yeah. So this would be 3 hand rips. I've probably seen your whole hand, and I've got set vanities. So that's pretty good, I'd say. Skill Drain is played in Rulers and a few other decks. Okay, interesting. So that's 3 hand rips, and I've got set vanities, and I've got a full rebuild next turn if you didn't draw Dark Hole. I don't know. Maybe this is bad. Maybe this is bad. I don't know. Maybe it's bad. I don't know. Let's see the next hand. The next hand's probably a brick, right? Yeah, this hand's a brick. Unlucky. But we still have an OTK going second. Is this a cool format? You were thinking of trying Tengu recently? Seems like that has a wide variety of strong decks. They both suck, in my opinion. But oh, this hand's good. Yeah, this is like a full combo. This seems very good, actually. Cool. Yeah, this hand is great. What about this hand? Oh, this hand is close. If we had another little guy, we could get there. Actually, we could get there, couldn't we? Is there a way we could get there? Hold on. This guy has to get Shadow, right? No, Vision, sorry. The Vision gets us the Ghost Kraken. They're miserable to sit down and play. Yeah, I'm not a fan, not a huge fan. This is an interesting one. I think this is a weaker hand. I think with this hand, we only get 1 or 2 rips, right? How many rips is this? Well, we could have gone for Zeal Gigas and like tried to. What is it you don't like about Tengu out of curiosity? Everything that Sunny mentioned in his video, which I don't know if is even public anymore, but everything he mentioned is something I dislike. I also dislike that I think the popular decks besides Tengu Plant Plant's a cool deck. I'll give you that. But Tengu Plant like bricks like crazy, plays a bunch of like bricky, like 3 Tengu, 3 Tour Guide, like can brick weirdly. Like drawing double Tengu is never fun. It's just never fun, and you have to play 3. So it's just like, okay, that's cringe. I think Agents is cringe. I think the like the Malefic decks are cringe. I think Infernity is cringe. These are all decks that I just don't enjoy whatsoever. I think whoever combos first in Tengu is usually just like a huge favorite to win. You love Hero Beat and Tengu. Hero Beat is good. Scraps is like tier 3, but it's like pretty good. Not pretty good, pretty fun, sorry. Tengu has had many more non-games compared to other formats. Soul Charge is a blowout. Oh yeah, there isn't even Soul Charge in my deck. I could totally be playing that, couldn't I? Yeah, this deck could be better, actually, but it's not because I don't know. I just don't play this format that much. You kind of like Tech Genis. So what does this do? Detach. What's the add back here? Do we bounce Abyss? I think we bounce Abyss. Add back Gust Kraken. So we got 1 hand rip. 1 hand rip. And then we've got Vanity's Ptolemy. And then we've got full combo next turn. With OTK. So I actually think that this deck is insane. Even with just like 1 hand rip. It's very good. As long as you don't get Max E. That's the problem, right? That's the big problem. Max C. Jesus Christ, this deck is belligerent. It's too broken. It needs to be stopped. It needs to be stopped. Vegas format didn't have Soul Charge. Did that one have 3 Gust Kraken? Which format had Maxi and Crow? Yeah. Maxi. Well, Crow is, people don't really main that, do they? I guess they might. Whichever one sides. Yeah, they side it. Yeah. So like game 1, you just win for free. And then game 2 and game 3, you're just hand trap gambling, which is just modern Yu-Gi-Oh! And you can even side around that, honestly. This is not a real side deck. This is just like memes. But yeah, you can hand rip it with like Water Art, or you can hand rip it with like some decks main Crow. Okay. Boojins maybe mains Crow. You also like Goat? I love Goat. Yeah, so you can just play hand trap gambling in Hat, which is like pretty fun. And you can also, like, if your opponent has Crow, you can just go for, like, you can go for the hieratic kills. And just kill them the hieratic way, you know? Spellbook mains Crow. Alright, so they have to draw it. Do they main 3? How many do they main? That doesn't seem very good. I don't know. What's my favorite Goat deck? Goat Control. I'm a basic bitch. I love Goat Control. It's not very good, but it is very fun. My second favorite deck is Burn. I like Burn a lot. Rescue Cat Burn. My third favorite deck, probably Chaos Control. Alright, that was a fun little stint into Hat format. Play XYZ and Goat. Oh, I lied. Yeah, Machines is my favorite Goat deck. Machines is really fun. The X-Head Cannon with triple limiter removal. It's not good, unfortunately. But it is so fun. Just Jinzo double limiter for game is so good. You got out of bed for that? All right, fine. We'll play. We'll play, Rom. We'll play. All right? You know what? We'll play. We'll play, Rom. We'll play right now. No. Don't good night. Don't good night me. Don't good night me. I feel bad now. I feel bad. Let's play. Let's play right now. Let's play right now. Let's play right now. Let's play. Let's play. I feel bad. All right, we'll actually play. I'll play you. Oh, wait, I got a host classic. Damn, Gil tripped into a bad one. Okay, you'll log back in. All right. He'll beat me at hat, and everyone will be like, oh my gosh, he doesn't understand the format. Oh, I need a side deck, don't I? I need an extra deck, too. My extra deck isn't completed. I'm just ass. Okay, hold on. I don't know what you're supposed to extra deck in this, but maybe two of this. I don't fucking know. Alright. What did we side deck? I don't remember. I guess this looks fine. Maybe we don't need these. Brain control? Is that legal in hat? I don't even know. No, I think it's banned, right? Eradicator, I guess. Can I make Eradicator live easily? It's just with Exabeetle, right? So Exabeetle. Target one monster in either graveyard. Gains half the original attack. So we need to target Zeal. That's a little ugly. Maybe we'll just do two of the... We'll side Red Eyes. I don't know, he's a one of, right? You can only play one of him in hat. And then... Yeah, is Book of Moon legal? It's at one, right? Gyria? What am I supposed to think about Gyria? Wait, why is this in my side deck? Let me stream for the match. Good luck, have fun, Rom. Good luck, have fun. I don't know what's legal in this format. Or, like, what... They play Budgeons. Oh, fucking Budgeons, right? Budgeons is, like, the... I'm not going to think about this. We're just going to do this. Budgeons is, like, really popular, right? It's Boojin. I like Budgeon better. You're playing Vegas Hat so you can play Gyria. Dude, I'm going to lose the die roll, and I'm going to be so mad that I got guilt-tripped into this. Although, to be fair, I did say I would play against him. All right. Fine. I'm not going to open the I'm going to open double Watt Tail. No, not like this. Not like this. All right, good luck, have fun. Oh, we won the die roll. That's pretty good. Budgeons. Okay. This hand seems pretty good. I'll keep it real. I think we win the game, but I just need to be like, I need to be smart about it, you know? We're gonna go get we're not gonna get trolled. Thank God. That's so nice. Hey, cool. As long as we rip Crow on the first hit here, then we win. We're fine. Aquamirror. Oh, no Maxi. Alright, well. Sick. Alright. Gust is Chainlink 2, I believe. So that one, and then he reveals another one as well. We'll go with that one. Okay, Soul Charge and an unknown. What is the unknown? Solemn Warning. I'll just take Soul Charge because I just don't care about Solemn Warning at this point. So we know Solemn Warning. Special Summon Watt Tail. Overlay. So this is actually an interesting point because we do have this salvage. We have quite a bit of activations here. Do we ever get to a point where we Ptolemy back Ptolemy is the real question. This would be the moment where the third Watt tail would come up. I think it's still just like get Shadow, like keep it simple. Because Shadow's like, it's the best one, right? And then Aquamarine. And then this guy goes to hand. This goes to the top of the deck. The second one can always get back the Hieratic, you know. Yeah, pitch. Get Aquamarine. I don't even know what's going on anymore. So there's the, I think we go Zeal Gigas first before anything else because I want to shuffle back Ptolemy and get this Wattail in the grave. That could be wrong. That could be so wrong. Maybe we just do this first. Aquamarine, Saxu, Special Gust Kraken, get Wattail. I think this is gonna be game no matter what. But it's hard to say exactly how we want to do this. Let's see that one. Hopefully don't see this all morning again, but the fuck is that? Alright. What's this card? Ah, unlucky. Merm. Just take Merm. Keep it simple. Overlay into Gust Kraken. I think what we do now is we activate, add back Shadow, salvage, big think. Okay, this is actually really interesting because salvage gets us to first Zeal Gigas. Zeal Gigas kind of determines the rest of how we do this. So let's just do salvage. Grab back these two. So Vision goes and gets Zeal. Shadow goes and gets the second Aquamarine. I think we're going to end up adding back. It depends on what we draw, obviously. Because whatever we draw here matters. Do I have a third? I don't have a third Wattail, so it doesn't really matter. So Aquamarine, Sac Zeal, Special Zeal. Shuffle back both Aquamarine. No. Return this and this. Shuffle back. Because I want to draw Aquamarine. I'd like to draw into Aquamarine here. Because then it will let me get the last hand rip. But let's just do this now. So pay 1,000. There's the top card. It's going to be a Gishki, so we'll put back the Ptolemy. It's actually the best Gishki, which is Shadow, which is very nice. And it'll give us a third Wattail. Activate Ptolemy. Detach Wattail. Detach Gust Kraken. This one adds back the Hieratic. Aquamarine effect. Add back Gust Kraken. Put back the Aquamarine. Watching my viewership tank in real time. Activate Shadow. Go get Aquamarine. Aquamarine the Sioux. We could also go Zeal Gigas here again and try to gamble again, but there's really no point. Sacrifice, Special Gust Kraken. Get the Sioux Gus. Alright, cool. So we'll just do this. Whatever. Show me the card. It's gonna be the middle one. I don't fucking care. Oh my god, I hit Solemn Warning every time. Unlucky. Maybe he has two. Actually, isn't it limited? Bottomless Trap Hole. I'd probably just take Bottomless. Doesn't really matter. Special Summon the Wattail. Overlay into Ptolemy. This is the interesting part. It's just like, I don't know. I feel like this is pretty fucking strong, personally. Activate. Detach Gust. Add back Shadow. Aquamare Effect? Do we Aquamare Effect yet? Or we Aquamare back Seal Gigas and try to hit again. Big Think. I don't think it really fucking matters. Maybe we just win. He has Solemn Warning, 1 unknown. I literally don't know what he could even have in hand. 2 cards besides like Dark Hole, Trap Tricks. I think we just pass. I think we just save the follow-up. It would have to be Dark Hole specifically, and we would have had to miss it off of 3 Gus Krakens, or he top decks it. Alright, whatever. Sick. I don't even know what the deal is with this deck. It's like a... We're going second, right? That's annoying. I can always concede, though. Which is kind of nice. No, it's like Sunny YGO or something like Sunny SSBM. I don't know what it's called. It's spelled SUNN, I think. Alright. Looks fine to me, I guess. Unless I get OTK'd. Which could happen. I don't fucking know. That card's pretty good. Tefnu at 1 time. No. Just Dark Hole. It's unlucky, man. Super unlucky. Guess we just passed. Trap Tricks. What does this card do? You target when trying this card is special. Whatever. Pass a turn. Alright. Well. Is there any reason? What does this fucking do? This card is normal summon. You can target one trap tricks monster in your graveyard special summon. This is just a vanilla. This is just a vanilla. This card is special summoned. Okay. Let's just activate this. See if he has like Solemn or Ignition. Okay. Doesn't have that. Dark Hole. Now the question is, can I OTK from this point? And the answer is, I don't know. I think I can do significant damage. But I think he's got Max C. So we're going to try to use Gishki Abyss. You probably also hate this format. It felt like your options were hand loop or lose. The nice thing about it is I'm in a position where it's not just hand loop or lose. I can actually play going second because I have Royal Decree versus a back row deck. That being said, I'm going to try to bait Max C here. 1-for-1 pitch Tuna. See if he has anything for this. He should max here if he has it. Okay, he's going to let that resolve. Interesting. So he's saving Max C. It doesn't really... I don't understand. That's a +1 for him if he has it. Activate Princess. It's so fucking laggy. He might have Effect Filler or something like that. Okay. Vanish. Special summon Gishki Abyss. Activate Gishki Abyss. So this is kind of the hard part here is like, do we get Vision and then go for Zeal Gigas? Never seen you play hat format. So cool. Appreciate it, Don Silk. I'm glad you're enjoying it. If we get Zeal Gigas, we would get Vision to get Zeal Gigas, but then our plan is to go like Zeal Gigas on that shit. But if we go for Gus Kraken, we get a hand rip, which is like really nice. I'm not gonna lie. So I think we're gonna get a hand rip either way, right? We should just grab Shadow. I think this is the safest play. Alright. Gishki Vision activates. We did go second this game, but we did draw Dark Hole. I'm assuming this deck would play more outs to Thunder King if it was actually someone who cared about this format, but I don't play it that often, so I obviously haven't really like labbed the shit out of it. But I'm assuming it would be something like this. So Aquamirror. Let's see what he has here. No Maxi. Okay, interesting. So pitch, special, Sue Gust. So Gust is gonna activate. Thinking here. Alright, so he can crow me now. He could crow Aquamirror, he could crow Sue. None of that isn't mattering. Yeah, you should actually save the crow. I think. I'm pretty sure you should save the crow. Aquamirror, yeah. Yeah. Okay, so, but you risk the Gust Kraken hitting the crow, so you have to crow. It's like, crow is not very good against this deck for this exact reason. Okay, that's one. That card doesn't do anything. And then that one. All right, let's see this one, other one. Soul Charge. Take charge. Easy charge take. Sue's going to special summon Wattail from the grave. And now, like, even if he's just down an extra card. Like, the crow didn't do anything. The interesting thing here is Ptolemy, what does this guy add back? We can get our Aquamirror again. We can make a rank 2 as well, which is kind of cool. I think the rank 2 is actually pretty strong. What is it, Gachi, something like that? What does this guy do? You can detach one material, then target one monster in graveyard, add that target to your hand, then shuffle one card from your hand into the deck. You can only use one Herald of Pure Light effect per turn. Oh, that's kind of cool. I think. So if we add back Vision, we can get to... Nah, we can't get anywhere really meaningful, can we? It's kind of annoying. Because all our dudes are like weak level. What was the card in his hand? It was like an artifact or something like that. It's like not good. Not a good card. Alright, let's add back Vision. I think Vision is the strongest add back here. Is it more damage if I make Gachi first, or is it more damage if I just attack with everything? This guy can't attack, right? He can attack? This card's just broken, right? What the fuck? Okay, there's probably a rank 2 that's even better for me to make here than this. But what does that guy do? He adds something back to my... What does he fucking do? Adds one monster. Oh, okay, I thought I added any card. I think it's more damage for me to just attack with everything first and then make Gachi second. So we'll do this. I do have to worry about, like, Exiton, I guess, is, like, kind of a concern. Soul Charge into Exiton, I guess. Kind of. We still keep the Gachi, I guess. And our follow-up is really strong. Yeah, I'm not worried. He basically has to have something this turn, or else the game's over. I should change their stats, maybe. No Yugioh Phoenix? Dude, I don't play this format. I don't even know what that is. Okay, yeah, he has Exiton, okay. I think Exiton is what you make here. It might be Shark. Exiton makes the most sense because of Decree. Exiton can blow up his artifact guy too. So we'll actually have a game. Do you want to play Rush format, or is it for babies? I think it's pretty fun. I think all of the limited resource formats like Rush are really fun. Daiguso is just a small double attacker. Oh, that might have been better to play around Soul Charge. Okay, so this is Shark. This just like takes something, I guess. This doesn't even beat Gachi. That's so funny. All right, so he gets this guy. Doesn't really matter. Guys can't even attack over Gachi, so it doesn't really matter. I still have infinite time. I still have decree. Still got like kind of a weak hand. I feel like Exciton would have been better. What's up, Playtest IRL? How you doing? Gishki Abyss. Oh, that's a very broken card. I would very much like to use this very broken card. And I shall. Summon. Activate. Who gets vision? I believe. Yep. Double vision and shadow. Gonna use all of them. Unless he drew draw, which he didn't, so. Sick. And we get the Zeal Gigas. Oh, by the way, my Gishki Abyss has 1,200 attack points. Let's go. Let's go. All right. Gachi. Putting on for the squad. Aquamirror, did we draw Max C? He drew Max C. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so we have a game, folks. We have a game. That's totally fine. Kind of a game. Because this could just win the game immediately, so. We'll go ahead and use the Aquamirror because I would very much like to draw into a Gishki card. Put the... Is it Seal Gigas or is it Gus Kraken? Oh, that's a good question. That's a good question. Big think. It doesn't matter. Let's shuffle it back. Did he draw Effect Veiler? Pay 1,000. Draw a new card. Salvage? That's not very broken. SMH, guys. This guy can't die, right? This guy can't die. We should salvage now in case he draws into Crow. I believe that's the optimal play. Unless we want to get back Abyss. We could die here because the Abyss is in attack position. That is really ugly, isn't it? We could salvage and then roll the dice on another Zeal. That might be best, honestly. First time on the channel taking the Max C challenge. I suppose that's what we're doing. Hey Nab, how are you doing? Shouldn't just be able to kill him here. That's what I'm attempting. But I don't think I have game. Oh, I do have game because Zeal kills. What format am I playing? This is Hat format. I mean, this is Gishki format, sorry. This is Gishki format. Aquamirror. You can draw another card. I don't really care. Zeal. Yeah, this should kill. This should be the game then. 3,600. Because then we just kill the shark and then we win. All right, cool. So Aquamirror for the fans. Let's see, did you hit the Crow? I legit think this deck is insane, but like maybe that's just me. It obviously has some bad matchups. Like Budgeons is like a bad matchup. Pay 1,000. Top card is Upstart. All right, so we missed on both, but it shouldn't matter. I think we have game no matter what. So it's 15, 15, and then 12 direct. Tag takes 15. 15 again, 12 direct. Swift Scarecrow. GG's. I got pretty lucky. Thank you for the gifties, Nab. Much appreciated. Appreciate you getting out of bed for this. Apologies again. Yeah. This deck seems cool. I don't know. Much love. Much love. You as well. Sweet dreams. That went how I expected it to, I guess. I don't know. Even if we didn't have game, we could have just made Gustav burn for 2K. I think people Legitimately. He had Maxi, DD Crow, Thunder King. And we went second. Okay. Fun format. I don't know. I guess we opened the nuts. We had Dark Hole. But you would probably just play more Dark Holes. Oh, we do. We play Swords of Concealing Light. Never mind. Yeah. You would just play more of that effect. So that going second, you can just decree them and then do this. Sick. Oh man, that was not a good showing for anyone who likes Yu-Gi-Oh or is a fan of the game around this time period. But I think that's got to be the end of the stream. I'm exhausted and I'm in so much pain. He also didn't make Exiton. But what would Exiton have done? Like, just... what would it have done? Good night, Nab. Hold on, I'm just curious real quick. You detach one material during your opponent's battle phase. During your main phase or your opponent's battle phase. Like, it just blows up the decree, I guess? But then I still have Gachi Gachi, and then I can still make the same comeback plays the next turn. Good night, Hoff. I think that Shark was probably his best play. Board clear, set Solemn. Solemn was the first game. He didn't have Solemn that game. Solemn was in the first game. I hand looped him both games. But yeah, clearing the decree wouldn't have been bad. I think his remaining cards were monsters, if I remember correctly. It was an artifact and another monster. Probably another artifact. Anyway, if you're playing this format in any capacity, consider this deck. I don't know. I think it's very broken. Maybe it's just me. You can definitely brick on Watt-tail Dragons. But you can do that with any deck. And I'm sure someone can come up with a better build than this. Because, I don't know. They're probably better at the game than me, who never plays hat format, ever. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Good night, everybody.